and to find out why an English family has settled here. The village of India Voivoda is situated about 20 kilometers from Sozopol and has less than 300 residents. It's famous for its ancient houses, kept as cultural monuments and are about 200 years old. This is the village of India Voivoda, the other side of the municipality of Sozopol. We have the ladies here, locals, in the local stranger costume. They're going to do a little singing for us and things like this. I'm not going to join in because I don't know the words, but it's okay. The song you have just heard is about 150 years old, traditional. It's a love song, kind of love song. Great, absolutely. These ladies are terrific. This is the house of an English couple who live in this village here. We're going to meet them up here and ask them a few questions about this. Walk this way. Good morning.
Good morning.
Dobro utro. First question I have to ask you is why? In this village?
It's sunny. The people are so nice.
How long do you spend here?
Normally about 10 months a year.
The locals are good to you? No problem?
Yeah.
I've been to a few villages where expats, to coin a phrase, live, and they all tell me the same thing. You grow your own vegetables?
Yeah.
Things like that?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Most importantly, though, you make your own rakia.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Now that, to me, is the best way to live. Grow your own vegetables and make your own rakia. That sounds really good. I would love to try some, yes. Even at that, it's rakia o'clock. That's fine. No, that's fine. No, we're going to go inside and have a quick look and see
I need to get the light.
see what they've done.
This is our humble abode.
This is your lounge.
Yes, it's the lounge.
That's my office, and which is why one of the rooms there at the back is going to be an office. We're wandering up to the bedrooms. Excuse the mess, because
It's nice and cool in here.
it is.
Yes.
Open fire.
Yeah.
Terrific. I love all that. Oh,
Yeah, certainly.
I'm going upstairs. Excuse the mess, he said, but it doesn't matter.
Upstairs, these are the 2 bedrooms.
Oh, right.
We did have 3 bedrooms, and we did have a bathroom downstairs originally.
Yeah.
But what we decided to do, one thing we always wanted to do was
Upstairs bathroom.
have a slightly bigger bathroom.
Got to be
So
done.
the bathroom is sort of through there.
Double shower.
Double shower.
Does that mean you shower together?
We do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We
And
do.
you bath together as well?
I tell you what, it's a great place to rejuvenate your
Your libido.
That's the word. That's the main bedroom in there to the balcony.
Aha.
The views are wonderful.
Oh, again, the
And
views.
This is one of the reasons that I wanted to come and live here, because
That view
just
is-
standing there.
You can't buy that, can you? Well, you bought it, but I mean, you can't. People don't understand that. And they say, why are you going to Bulgaria now? You say, oh, we're going on the beach for 2 weeks.
Oh no.
And I said, oh, come on, man, there's more to this country than just that.
Absolutely.
And that's what we're trying to get across in this film, or this series of films, that there's much more to Bulgaria than just the beaches and,
It's
and,
full
and
of
the sea.
history. This country
Oh,
is
so
full
it's
of-
amazing, the history. In the next segment of the film, you will see that it is possible for a church to be diminutive on the outside, but extensive on the inside. We find out why Sozopol is called the summer cultural capital of Bulgaria, and we'll meet the mayor. Sozopol is famous for its old churches. Each has its own unique history and architecture. Unfortunately, our film is too short, so I can only show you one of them. You may remember in one of the previous films I mentioned that churches in Bulgaria were built lower than a Turkish soldier on a horseback. Well, this is one of them. This is the Church of St. Mary. But as you can see, the wall is quite low. Can be very deceiving. Inside, it all changes. The Church of the Holy Virgin was built in the 17th century and was declared a World Heritage Building under the protection of UNESCO. It's a typical example of an old Bulgarian church built during the Turkish rule, when building high Christian temples was forbidden.
And now you can see inside. To fool the Turkish authorities, they make it look small on the outside, they dug down. So they've lowered the foundation of the church, and you can see how big it is inside here. It's quite large.
The Church of the Holy Virgin is unique for its iconostasis and fine wood carvings made by local craftsmen.
I'm in the old town of Sozopol, and what you see behind me is a small chapel built by some local families here. They believe that by having their own little chapel they have a saint. This one is Saint Constantine and Elena, and they think that by having their own chapel, or they believe, that they will be looked after by the patron saint. I like it. It's a great idea. I think I'll build my own little chapel. Maybe somebody look after me. I don't know. There are about 20 chapels around the old town which belongs to certain families. So walk this way.
The holiday of the arts Apollonia is considered one of the most prestigious festivals in Bulgaria. A week filled with exhibitions, shows and concerts. Each day there are about 6 or 7 events held in the city's halls or outdoors. This year is the 25th anniversary. Traditionally the best experts in the country as well as world famous names arrive in Sozopol. Let me introduce you to the famous researcher and explorer Tim Severin, the man who travelled around the world several times to follow in the steps of the Argonauts, to learn the history of Sinbad the Sailor, and to walk the road of the First Crusade. During Apollonia, he presents his books, Odyssey and Crusader.
Arriving here, there was a very strange feeling. There is an atmosphere about this place which reminds me very much of the Greek voyages.
На почивка сме тук за 10 дена в Стария Созопол отседнали и всяка година за Аполония сме тук за фестивала, защото много харесваме и е един от хубавите културни празници.
Apollonia is a festival with traditions which has keen fans coming from Bulgaria and abroad. Come here next September, you certainly won't regret it.
I'm in the office of Mr. Rezi here in Sozopol, the mayor. Good afternoon, how are you?
Fine.
You are now mayor for your first full term. Would you say are your proudest achievements in your first term?
За тия 2 години повдигнахме рейтинга на Созопол като финансова институция. Насочихме доста инвестиции в сферата на историята, на културата на нашия град. Разбира се, не трябва да се подценяват и всички тези неща, които направихме по отношение на социалната ни политика, безплатните детски градини, плащане по 2000 лева за всяко новородено дете в нашата община, социалните патронажи за по-възрастните хора. За мен това е формулата да връщаме обратно част от данъците, които плащат нашите граждани за техни услуги.
What are your priorities as mayor when you say you will invest more money in tradition and history of the municipality?
Това е новия вид туризъм, който трябва да развием в Созопол, защото Созопол е известен с неговото прекрасно море, но той може да бъде още по-известен с неговата история. По този начин ще докараме новия турист в Созопол, А хората, които дават пари за история, те са малко по-богати от тия, които идват само заради морето и плажа.
Mr. Azier, it seems like a very nice day outside. Should we continue our conversation with a little stroll or a little walk?
Удоволствие ще бъде за мен да излезем и да се разходим из нашия град и да ти покажа още някои негови красоти, които съм сигурен, че не си ги видял.
It's nice to just walk,
Yes,
especially here in Sozopol.
very good, eh?
This is your town.
Yes.
It's a great town. What are your long-term plans?
За мен най-важното е да бъде изградена голямата пречиствателна станция на Созопол, за да могат там да бъдат фанати всичките отпадни води и по този начин да запазим Черно море чисто.
This is spectacular.
Black Sea.
Oh, Saint Ivan,
Saint Ivan, yes.
the big rock.
Big Rock, yes. Palikari.
Palikari.
Good boy.
Ah, good boy.
Yes.
A good boy. Palikari
Good boy,
means
Palikari.
good boy.
Good boy, yes.
Palikari.
Yes.
Me
yes.
Palikari.
Yes.
Good boy.
Yeah. Да пиеме за морето, казвам аз.
На здраве.
На здраве. Най-малката ми дъщеря е това. Дара. Дай 5, тати, дай 5. Yes. На здраве.
I thank you for this interview.
Yeah.
Family man, mayor, restaurant owner, whiskey drinker, not bad, and his own rakia. Thank you so much. Thank you.
In the evening, the romantic streets, studded with shops and restaurants, are filled with colourful crowds of tourists. If you're looking for the perfect place to enjoy life, Sozopol is one of the best. Go for a walk along the fortified wall with your loved one, listen to the sea and catch the reflections on the water. Taste fresh fish by candlelight under the historic tower. Keep the memories with an old-fashioned style photo, dressed up like a general and a countess. Don't like the noise? Okay, then retire along the coast. If you prefer luxury, then choose between the many modern hotels. Everyone will find something beautiful and exciting in Sozopol. There are plenty of things for the children here too. Stay in Sozopol for just one night and the memory will stay with you for a long time. Which was more pleasant, the days or the nights?
Sadly, these are the parts of filming which I hate, and it's when we come to the end of a program which I've really enjoyed. Sozopol, what can you say? It has the beaches, it has the Black Sea, it has the sunshine, but more than that, it has history, it has tradition and great people. Behind me, the old town with its architecture was just fabulous, fantastic. And behind that, over there, the island of Saint Ivan with its excavation work, again, a place to visit. Sozopol is a place to come and visit, not only in the summertime, also any time. But don't just come here for the beach and the sunshine. Go into the Stranja Mountains, go to the villages, look for the tradition. It's fantastic. So join me next time and let's see where we're heading for. And all I'll say to you every time is, rock on.
You lived your life with passing time.